So how early did you start working on what would become the second album?
Maybe 2 years ago. No, okay. Maybe a little more. Because Hotel, the first song we wrote for the second album, we wrote it kind of... That's the only song we wrote like in between concerts.
Yeah.
Or in between playing live. At one point we stopped playing live at all, and that started to write.
In the end of 2013, that was when the North American tour was over, and we came home and we really said we want to just focus on writing and really not play anymore. So we didn't play for 1.5 years almost until now. So that is, which was very unusual for both of us to be away from stage or also from meeting our audiences for such a long time. So it was really exciting to go back now.
Yeah, did you miss it?
I missed to be at one place for a while. I so miss that.
Yeah. The thing is, for me, when I don't play for a while, it feels like something. When I look at pictures of us in front of big audiences, it's like this can't be me, or I always feel like I forget how this works. And then as soon as you're back, it's nice and it feels natural and it's good. But it was somehow, we felt comfortable being at home and just focusing on writing. But then now that we're on the road again, I think it's the best life somehow, because you travel so much and you're always with the band and people you like. And so I'm really happy that this is a job with two completely different sides.
Because you mentioned the song Hotel, which is about kind of that touring life. So is it an easy life, or is it easy to get adjusted to that kind of life?
I think it depends on with what you compare it. I think it's easy because we love what we do and we don't have to do a job that's not what we want to do. So
yeah.
But sometimes, I mean, it's exhausting, but we wouldn't complain. I think it's a very good job.
Fair enough. So, well, the album is called We Were Here. There's also a song of that title on the record. When did you decide that title had to be the album title?
That was
quite
pretty late.
Yeah, quite early, I think.
Quite late.
Because quite late is, I think... No, quite.
Wasn't it last summer? Like, well, it was just...
But not as late as for the first record, for example.
True.
Because all songs were finished and we
didn't
have a name. And we decided that before we finished all songs. So that's why I say quite early.
So, it was maybe it was like in the middle of the recording process.
So what made this song so special that you wanted that as the title?
Well, the song was there pretty early. It was, I think, the third song that we wrote, and it felt we had a strong feeling about it from the beginning, and it was also, it always gave us like this pot. We were always like, we have this song and it's good and it feels good. So it gave us a good feeling about the whole album somehow, and also we just thought that the title is good for a whole record because it somehow shows where you were as a band during a certain period of time and what that sounded like and what that felt like. So We Were Here somehow fits as an album title.
That song, I wrote a couple lyrics down. Is it to you a nostalgic song?
Yeah, but not about us.
Okay.
Yeah, and this nostalgic, I think, is probably the right feeling, but I think nostalgia is a beautiful feeling because you are looking back on something that is maybe not there anymore, but you still feel happy that it was there. And We Were Here, the song is actually about exactly that. It's about cherishing things that are over, but you feel like you have them forever because you can always think about them and you still have them with you.
And Valeska, I believe you write the lyrics, and then Sonja, you write the music. Were you thinking of something in particular when you wrote that song?
No, not one thing in particular. Or it was like different verses came in different times, and so it was like different influences. But the initial idea actually came when I I saw a movie that a friend of mine helped making, and it was a documentary about heartbreak. And it was just I had gotten the musical idea from Sonja a few weeks earlier, and I liked it a lot, and I was always thinking about what could it be, what could be the subject of the song lyrically, and I really liked that it had something melancholic but also very hopeful and positive to it. So I thought it would be nice, because there are so many like sad songs about things that are over, or sad movies or sad books. I thought it would be nice to write about something that is over, but in a peaceful way. Yeah, so that's how.
And then, well, like I said, there is a role division in the way the band works. Do you discuss the lyrics amongst each other, or do you, when you have an idea, do you think about what you want to say on a record, or how you want it to sound? And
yeah, we discuss everything, but she has the freedom to come up with anything she wants to, and then we see how it feels for me, because it's the same with the music. The two of us have to like it and feel something, or so that's very important to us.
What song in terms, because you write the music, what song in terms of the lyrics on the record were you most impressed by? It's a bit of an unfair question. But
No, it's not unfair. It's fear, actually, because this was a musical idea which I didn't really like, and in the beginning, and I thought it's a weak idea, but I will send it to Valeska and see, maybe sometimes someone else sees something in the music or in lyrics, and you yourself you don't see that. So I sent it to her, and she came up with these lyrics, and I thought I think it's one of the best lyrics on the album. Yeah.
And Valeska, the song "Fear," where did the spark come from for the lyrics?
It really came from the music. I mean, it was something that I was thinking about at that time, because it was a subject that was in my life somehow, and so it was there, but I didn't really think about writing a song about it. And then Sonja sent me this idea that she thought was weak, and I heard it and I thought it was really good, and suddenly the lyrics came right away, and I thought, wow, yeah, that's something you can say in a song in this way.
And well, you said earlier on that songs tend to change a lot because you want them to be exactly like you want. So once you had kind of demos, or how long after that did it take to complete the album of all the songs?
It's hard to tell, because it's not that we write all the demos and then go to the studio, but we write a few ideas, then we go to the studio, record them, produce them, and then we make a decision. No, this one isn't strong enough, so there is one song left. So let's do a next writing session. So that's how it. So it's a little hard to tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Finally, then you say you've started the tour 3 days in. What have you found that works? Some of the new songs. Have you noticed certain things of how the crowd reacts, or how you yourself
we started
react?
another tour like a few weeks back. So it's not it's a few European dates which was new for us. And sorry, I forgot your question.
Well, were there certain things that you noticed in how the people reacted, or how you yourself reacted to playing certain songs?
Yeah, I have the feeling that the people don't know the new record so well. I mean, some do, but some don't, and so I have the feeling that if the audience knows the songs better or longer or more by heart, then they somehow enjoy them more. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why, but it's nice. And there are some songs which really move people. That's always so touching to see, and
Yeah, I think Flames, for example, is a special spot in the set, because it's the song that we sing together. So I think that is always nice, because it's a bit different from the others. And it's also Flames and Into the Wild are special spots because they are calmer and more acoustic. So I like that about the dynamic of these songs, and it's good spots in the set. Yeah, but otherwise I couldn't say like this particular song works especially well from the new ones.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.